Let us begin. 1 year, you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around holidays, so you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. Okay. Give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them best of luck. The drawing is held and one of your family members hits the jackpot, but it's someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money all for themselves as they feel it was their ticket. How does this make you feel? Well, I wouldn't be angry or actually jealous. Kind of annoyed, but it's their present. It's for them to do what they want. So really happy for them. Very well. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Well, no. Try to steal their ticket? No. Destroy their ticket? No. Get them killed? No. Let them be happy with their winnings. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favorite family member who bought you the ticket? Yes, I actually would. I see. Now you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside the suitcase there rests $1 million. Alongside the money there lies a blood-stained note, only one word written on it. The note simply says, don't. Don't what? How does this make you feel? I would want to know what, don't what? Scared, there's blood. Anxious, what if someone comes for the money? Excited, I'm about to be rich. Probably that one. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Grab the suitcase, run back to my car. Take as much money as I can hold and leave the rest. Call the police, let them know about the suitcase. Leave the suitcase alone. So this is one of those, if it was on my property, then I'd probably just keep it. Because the property we live on now, I've called the police about weird things that have been left on the property, and they said, you bought the property, anything you find on it is yours to deal with. We have nothing to do with it. And they hung up. So calling the police might do you no good. But I'd probably still call the cops and let them know. If the note wasn't covered in blood, would it change your decision at all? No. Interesting. The devil appears in your room at night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep and tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, he will let you choose from one of 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you what those bargains are yet. How does this make you feel? Scared the devil's in my room. Suspicious. I don't think devil truly exists. Intrigued. I wonder what he's willing to offer me. Angry. I want him out now. I'd probably just be scared. Devil then goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to truly be the devil, he surely is. And to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical powers. No, prowls. And it drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. In that second, you can feel your lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes on to tell you of his offers in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose in exchange for your soul, if any? All wealth and power in the world. You'll never age, but can still die from physical injury. You can bring one person back from the dead. I wouldn't sell my soul to them. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Devil offers you a deal and some other kind. Would you accept in exchange for eternal damnation? No. I see. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hunger for living flesh. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your closest friends and family. How does this make you feel? Incredibly sad. I don't want the world to end. Excited. I've always fantasized about a zombie apocalypse. Scared. I don't know if I could survive for long. Need that one. If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now, and you could prevent it from happening, would you? If I knew how to? Yeah. Interesting. You've been working at a company for 10 years and you've been promised a very important, incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has just been promoted to the position that you were promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck and that maybe one day you'll get the position that he had promoted the other employee as he favored for a friend. How does this make you feel? I was angry. I was promised that promotion. Jealous that promotion should have been mine. Betrayed. I can't trust my own employer. Indifferent. Everything happens for a reason. So, if you were told you're going to be promoted, I imagine you would be almost all 3 of these things. But I would think the most strong one would be betrayed. You've also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. What would you wish to do in this situation? Threaten to report my boss for fraud. Quit my job and look for a new employment. Sabotage a new employee to get them fired. Nothing. You win some, you lose some. I mean, if they're doing that, at some point they're going to get caught anyway, so. The roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favor over someone more deserving. Would you accept the position? Okay, well, you wouldn't know originally. Like, if they hired you and telling you they're going to get that position, then yeah, most people can take it. Very interesting. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen. You turn around to realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. Creepy. They have their face and their hands pressed up against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does this make you feel? Scared. Where did they go? Anxious. I don't know what's about to happen. Secure. I'm ready to handle whatever is coming. Protective. I need my family to be okay. I would be scared and anxious. I think the one that went out would be scared. And what do you think you'd do in this situation? Lock the doors, call the police, grab the nearest weapon, and prepare mentally. Check to see if everyone in the house was safe. Run out of the house and go to the neighbors. No, I call the police. If the face you saw in the window was the face of a supernatural entity and not a human being, would your answer change? So, if it's not human, then the cops, yeah, I think it would. I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios, but I'm going to ask for more simplistic answers result. Here we go. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. Doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly after to announce some grave news. It turns out that you contracted an incurably rare illness that there's no cure for. This illness causes complete body paralysis. Complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now you will be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. You'll need to be kept alive on a feeding tube. You'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again, just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. Would you want to be kept alive in that state, or would you rather have the plug pulled when that happens? I wouldn't want to stay alive that way. How would you like to spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? Spending it with my family, friends and family, pursuing all the dreams I hadn't yet accomplished, making the world a better place. I'd wallow in self-pity. I want to die. No, spend it with family. There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things you've never done before and pursue more from life? Or do you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that this could potentially happen to you at any point in time? So, it wouldn't change anything because I already have a fatal disease and never know when something's going to happen, so it doesn't really change anything for me. Noted. You have a pet dog whom you've raised since its birth. 3 years have passed, and it's the best dog you've ever had. You love it like it's your own child. One day he runs away in the middle of the night, chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. You search everywhere for your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes, and you still haven't seen any traces of your four-legged friend until one morning you awaken to the sound of a familiar barking. You rush outside to find that your elderly neighbor in his late 80s is out on his front lawn, joyously playing with your dog. Okay. He has named the beast Johnny, and him and your dog seem to be having the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog. The excited looks at your face. Your neighbor says, "Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy about your age. But he's come back. Johnny has come back, and we're together again." I don't think it's the same dog. Come to find out, your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia. Recently brought on by the stress of heartache of losing his wife a couple months prior to finding your dog. This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog, Johnny, is his old dog from his childhood coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy, well looked after, and you know that telling the old man that this isn't his dog and it's your dog would break his heart and crush him. Would you break the news to him that it isn't his dog and take Johnny home, or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? I would tell him. So what I would probably do is tell him it's my dog, that he got lost, and just let the old guy see the dog when he wanted. Does this story make you sad at all? Dementia is a horrible thing. My grandmother had it, and it causes very brutal and aggressive spurts in them, to where they can be incredibly dangerous. They can hurt themselves, they can hurt someone else. It is horrible to see someone go through that and deal with it, and it's hard on the family. So, I mean, it is sad. Can you imagine yourself in the old man's position, being so alone in life and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone, and potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once again? I mean, yeah. Next question. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer. You fell for one of their traps as they lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now let's say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to two potential options, and only two. Okay, you can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plan to kill in the future and potentially save lives in the process, or you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways and making their lives better. Okay. You're bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. Which one would you choose? So either be carefree with your family or try to prevent this guy from killing a bunch more people? Probably, I mean, wouldn't want to see anyone else die. Do you think you have what it takes inside to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? Probably no. Do you believe that this scenario is possible? No. This situation happened to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed. Which situation would you rather them choose? Try and get him not to kill anyone else. I mean, next question. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up, unfamiliar room, unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as though you've aged 20 years. Okay. There's a sticky note on television screen that says press play. So you oblige the note and hit the play button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all your friends and family that are still alive and well, though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. Okay. They explain to you that every single day, that's why you repeated the same day over and over again. Oh God. Due to a severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours. So each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. Your loved ones have made a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option of either watching this video every single day so you know what's going on and can continue to progress in life, even though you won't have any recollection of it. Or you can choose to continue living as you had been, repeating the same day over and over again and living in ignorant bliss. Which would you choose to do? Oh my God. So, probably watch the video. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years, even though they felt it was good for your own good? Yes. If your best friend was in this situation, would you make a video for them telling them the truth? Or would you repeat every day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy and never letting them know the truth? Yeah, I would do something to tell them what's going on. I will take note of your answer. You come to find through frantic digging in the attic and the reading of old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. Psychologists. You've also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. From what you can gather through their new discoveries, a story tells of a young child who developed psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. However, that child suffered so much trauma from the event of the loss of their parents once the trance had worn off that they repressed the memory of their parents' death, blocking it completely from their mind. Two psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge. Raised that child to be a fully functional adult while playing the role of the child's real parents, to further gather data and potentially help that child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your parents? I don't think I would. Would you be grateful that they gave you a second chance? Yes. Would you feel betrayed? Not really. Would you confront your parents about the articles? I'd probably ask them about it. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? Maybe. Like, you had to be obviously fairly brave to do that. I mean, the kid killed their other parents, so if I had other kids and potentially this child would harm my children, no. Man. I'd adopt a kid that had some problems with murdering its family. I'd possibly put my own family at risk. Putting it that way, no. Interesting. I have one final scenario for you before we move on. The end of the world has come and gone, and all that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the land, combing through towns and laying waste to any survivors in their paths in hopes of claiming their own equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as planet Earth. You get in good with a large colony of soldiers, spend about 6 months with them before they decide that you're not pulling your weight. In order to save the very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you out to fend for yourself. Okay. You decide to venture into a neighboring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders. And it only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony, tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker all by yourself? If you're in a survival type situation, they threw you out to starve to death and die. I'd probably just stay at the bunker, because if I go back, they might kill me. She could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in, so you could lead a new colony, but exile the soldiers who exiled you. Would you do it? No. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build it based on sharing? If you did it right, you could continue to have food. You wouldn't need a raid. If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else who wasn't pulling their weight, and that person just so happened to find themselves in a similar situation where they found jackpot worth of food in an underground bunker, but they refuse to share with you and the colony, would you raid them and steal it for yourself, or would you let them keep? They can keep what they found. Very interesting. Well, that wraps up this portion of the test, but I need more from you before I allow you to rest. A choice there. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas abound from what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Will you be selfish, or is your conscience a vice? In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who we are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Oh, that's weird noise. It's like whispering. Would you rather abandon the person you love most, or be abandoned by the person you love the most? Oh my God. Well, if I really love the person, I can't see abandoning them. So, I guess them walking. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you want, but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything, but they feel a deep personal bond? Well, I mean, if you have actual good friends, they will still help whenever they can. It'd be more fun to be around. Would you rather find 10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find 20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your friends and family? So I'll probably go with this one. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? Okay, well, I would never cheat on anyone. But if your partner cheats, even if you don't have proof, you can still leave them. So, would you rather get rich through illegal means, or be poor but live an honest life? Alright, being rich would be nice, but I would never want to run the risk of going to jail or anything like that. So, honest life, but being poor, which is where we are now. So, would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet? Oh, hell. Or press a button that would kill your favorite pet? Oh, this is... No. What? Holy crud. My favorite family member would be my children. So it's like, kill my kids or my pet. Like, that is a screwed up question. Seriously. I could not kill my kids. This... Between these two, I think I'd prefer die myself. Like, this is messed up. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? Ooh. Oh. I mean, if I got fired, then my kids would suffer. Friends get fired, their family suffers. There's another crappy one. But I'd have to pick my family first. Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling or sleep with your best friend's partner? What kind of questions are these? No. What? Oh. No. At least this one's not related to you in any way. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die? Or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? What the hell? So... So if you were in a position where you saw your friend's gonna die, and you could save them, I have to say that your mind would automatically go to saving your friend, and you wouldn't think much of the other people you don't know, which sounds horrible, but I just think that's how many people's brains would honestly work. Because if you don't know the others, you're not going to feel the urgency of doing something now. Or if you see your friend is about to die, you're going to be trying to do something to save them. These suck. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Hi. Well, right now we don't have much to eat, so I guess it wouldn't make a big difference. Oh, I guess you rescue a child. Would you rather be rich but without family or poor with family? Huh. I have to choose my kids, so would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately? Well, what good does that do? Say steal food then. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? I have to say military. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? Well, with where we live, if you do 10 miles under the speed limit, you're going to get run off the road. So, would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? Okay, never have sex again. Forget that. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? God damn. Hardcore drugs completely mess you over. Guess alcohol. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved, youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you? Or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family? I don't want to be 200, so... Would you rather sacrifice all of your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? Not my parents. Okay, so would you rather lose all the money you earn this year, or lose all the memories you've gained this year? My God. I don't know what I clicked. I think I clicked lose all the money. I didn't know which one to go for. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win 10? Just keep the guaranteed 10. Would you rather know how you die or know when you'll die? Guess if you know how you'll die, you'll know if you can prevent it or not. Would you rather be blind but to be able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? I don't know how seeing crystal clear underwater is that helpful for everyday life, so if you're deaf, you can still see everything and manage the function without a lot of help, so be deaf. Would you rather give up all internet, social media, but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free, but never leave your house? Like, okay, that makes it much different there. I mean, as long as never leaving your house means you can be anywhere on your own property, then I guess I have to go with that one. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals? Oh, shit. Or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake infested... No. Okay. I would never be able to walk through snakes, so I'd have to go with the hot coals. Would you rather be the judge who sentences people to death, or the executioner in charge of killing them? I wouldn't want to be the executioner. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? So you can usually keep demons from possessing you. So, would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Oh, man. So, I mean, if you're married, you have to be expected to do all your marital stuff. I have to be attracted to the person. Like, I would not be able to stay married to someone that I had no attraction to in any way. I gotta go with that one. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you deserve or a low-paying job that you love doing? Oh, that you despise. Low-paying job. Wow. Like, if the job pays enough for you to live off of, then I'd go with doing something that I would have more fun doing. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks? Okay, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? Yeah, fully clothed, sorry. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab $100 out of a public toilet? That's gross. Oh my god. I don't know which one it clicked. I went to move up and I don't know. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books favorite books, but never watch a movie again? Or have 100 of your favorite movies, but never read a book again? Again, it's just clicking. I'm going to keep it up this way. Okay, would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours early? Oh my god. I'm almost always an hour early to a half hour early. But I don't like it when we're late. So I guess 2 hours early. Would you rather find a dead body or be witness to a deadly assault? Neither. So, I've never found a dead body. I have seen assaults that were very close to turning to where the person died. So, I guess witness a deadly assault. Would you rather be able to change your past or see what the future holds for you? See what the future holds. Would you rather have one really great friend for 100? One really great friend or 100 mediocre? So one great friend. Would you rather lose all of your teeth or lose 1 day off your life every time you kissed someone? What? Well, I mean, as long as you're allowed to replace your teeth, I guess lose your teeth. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? Neither one of them are you actually getting anything out of. So, I would say winning the lottery and then losing the ticket and not being able to get the money would make you feel worse than seeing your enemy win. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? Child, that hurt. Say dream job. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind? Ow, 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 don't bite. Yeah, I didn't know which one to choose. Would you rather drown to death? Oh, gasoline. Or be boiled to death in water? What the hell? You're burning from the inside or you're burning from the outside. You're being okay. So boiling, your blood and everything will start boiling. Gasoline is going to burn you and suffocate you. They're both going to be agonizing and long deaths. There's no quick death to either of these. God damn it. I don't know. I guess I don't. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? Nah. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family? I'd probably die trying to save my family. So, would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out it was you? What? Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has many I'd sleep with my worst enemy over that. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? Oh my god. I guess give up all liquids except for water. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? I like music lower, so. Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they don't like you, or never meet your hero at all? So meet your hero and find out that he's him or her are kind of a dick, or not meet him and keep your expectations where they were. I mean, do you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends? Okay, never have friends. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain? No. I'd rather me be in pain. Thank you for answering my questions, but we are not done yet. My God. We have made it through many categories except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heart beat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. Okay. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. That sounds a bit creepy. I want to learn all your love and bathe in all your hate. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. I can't speak anymore. These are the last questions I have of the last examination. Take your time, do think hard, savor every moment clearly. For when I am finally finished with you, you will see it all ever so clearly. And here we go. Okay. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Morbid, destructive, insane, unclean, violated, impetulant. What? They don't have tired. Seriously? Oh my gosh, guys. Ow. Well, I don't know. It doesn't have to be like I feel destructive, but around me is destructive and destructive. Because the 3 babies are destroying my room right now. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you. Curious, intrigued, fascinated, interested, inquisitive. I guess curious. When is this going to end? And what are you guys doing? Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Yes. Have you ever hurt someone whom you know didn't deserve it? I'm sure. Do you ever lose your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Ow. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? Ouch. I don't think so. Have you ever abandoned a pet? Yeah. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? What can I remember? Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? No. Child. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. Stop. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wronged? No. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? Yes. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who had wronged you? Like when you say, I wish they died or wish they were gone. I have done that. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? No. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? So if we had the death note in reality, would we use the death note on them? Why? No, because you'd probably get caught. Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do now? Not really. Ever owed someone an apology, but refused to apologize? Not that I remember. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? Do you ever regret worrying? No. Do you feel like your negativity brings other people back? Yes, it can. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wronged? I mean, have I really thought about it? No. So, I have to say no. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision making too much? No. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? No. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? No. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? Thinking this one might be yes, because my dad died incredibly unexpected. There was no warning. There was nothing to even give us any inclination that he was going to die. He had a heart attack and never woke up. And that was just recent, so... Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? Not really. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? That's nasty, child. You're eating my hair. Stop. So do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you? And try not to ever put what I want before others, so stop. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? Yes. Hi. Do you feel like you're giving up? Wait a minute. Do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? Pretty sure not. Okay. Do you ever let your fear stop you from pursuing things? Yeah. Do you ever refuse to try something because you are afraid that you would fail? Yes. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid? Yeah. Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong thing in your life? I don't know. I don't think so. Do you ever feel like you spend so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? I don't think so. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? I don't think so. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? I ever love to pet more of my kids? No. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? I don't remember ever doing that. And I usually just go whether I want to or not. So no. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family? Yeah. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? I don't think so. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? Yes. Do you ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? I don't think so. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? Not that I can think of. Have you ever had sex with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? You know, I've only had one partner, so... Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? Yes. Do you ever feel like you could take better care of your own health? Sure I could. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something you did? Probably have as a kid. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted? No, never done that. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yes. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? Not that I remember. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do have? Oh yeah, at points I do that. Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged but didn't have the courage to stand up for them? Yeah, I don't step into things really, so. And finally, do you feel like you're a good person? I think so. Very interesting. Am I not? That concludes the ending to your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully, and now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. Does he think I'm not a good person? This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me. I was prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst of news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything that you shared with me, in return, I share this with you. This is what I see. Child, do you know where you're going? Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are incredibly talented. And when I say talented, I don't mean in just a simple, generic way. I mean you have a lot to offer the world with your ability. Now I think you know deep down what sort of talent you possess, but I don't think you're doing enough to make the world a better place by utilizing these talents to their maximum potential. And I think that you know that as well. My advice to you would be to spend more time with others, whether it's with your friends, your family, or even random strangers, and use what you're good at to teach them a little of what you know. If you just take more time to help other people who aren't nearly as special as you are, and let's be honest, not everyone is created equally, you just got the luck of the draw here, then you'll feel a lot more fulfilled doing great things for deserving people just by being you. You have no idea how many people out there would have so much to gain just from knowing you and experiencing what you have to offer. Little ones, go to bed. One day, they will return the favor when you least expect it. They will remember that you spent the time on them and how you made them feel. And you will be heavily rewarded for your emotional investment in them. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Ouch. Your secret word is skilled. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Oh, you guys are eating my fingers. Ouch. If you received an ending that you've already received before from previous examinations, remember we did not ask you your secret words prior to taking this test, so that should be very telling. It means something very special. I don't remember what the other words were. I have to look. If your result was the same as something you've got previously, we like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. Let me see, what was the other words I got? I got fantasy and trust before, so my third one was skill. Okay. If you received an entirely new outcome, that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey, or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality, but only you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions. You found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what the test series is truly about. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection, in your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers. Guys, stop chewing on stuff. The person who seeks answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. Test is about unity. The test is about compassion. Would you stop trying to chew on cords, little bear? Test is about bringing people together and showing the world that there's not so different after all. Hi. Oh my god. Ichigo, you're being a brat. Look at all of the secret words that have been left in the comments. Hi. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. No. Ichigo, no. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. Oh. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. That's my hair. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end. And that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. Don't eat my headphones. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Ichigo, you're being horrible. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time, and any one of us can fall on the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know, love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. Ichigo. You are never alone. You're gonna break something. We're all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all of the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We read how many people say that their lives are forever changed, and I'll tell you one thing. If even one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting, and every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. You help spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions that so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game so the world knows of your good deeds and spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so on future titles will be put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. I'll also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a specific item, a piece of the lore, or a character name after them, and much more. You contributed your time, energy, and helped others in need. We want to make sure you're commemorated for your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. Now, as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion and the decisions we make and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented with a storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. You help shape it. You help make it what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on our titles, all the way up until its official release. And again, to commemorate those who participate across all our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us and everything you continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. A word from the developers. If any of these games you wanted, it was worth it, and that means that you're part of that. You're part of saving someone's life. Most people will live their entire lives never having done something special like that. Even if you didn't particularly find anything useful yourself from this series, just by you spreading the word, you've helped others who do find something beneficial from this series, who really could use help in their time of need, as shown in the plethora of positive and inspirational comments left on the series as a whole. So thank you for spreading the word and helping so many people who really truly need it. Some will go their entire lives living selfishly, never lifting a finger to help someone else unless it personally benefits themselves. I'm sure that, yeah, okay. Well, I lost where I was, so so The one thing we all have in common is that we're all human. It doesn't matter where we come from, how we grew up, what we've been through, what our options and preferences are, what we enjoy, what we dislike, how we judge and are judged. In the end, we're all humans. We all feel. We all have the same thoughts, the same feelings and emotions, and each and every person living amongst us has their own lives. Each person is the center of their own universe. Every individual has their own family. They mean something to someone even when they don't feel like it. They do. Trust me, you do. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for encouraging other people to be part of this. Thank you for spreading something so uniting in such a diverse, Thank you for opening up your heart and your mind in order to create acceptance. Okay, well, I couldn't keep up with all that. Okay. We would like to give a very special shout out to Markiplier and his community for supporting us through our other titles. It has really meant so much to us as longtime fans, and the amount of joy you bring to the rest of the world through your content and your community support is second to none. Thank you for being you, and we really hope you get to punch a nun at some point in the near future. I want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and may your life be flooded with the happiness you deserve. As a side note to anyone and everyone who has taken the time to be here, we have also developed a game titled The Testing Chamber, which can be considered connected to the Test trilogy in a very special way. Feel free to check that out, as we think it's quite a unique experience. If you enjoyed what the Test trilogy had to offer, then we truly believe that you'll love the playlist of the Testing Chamber. It takes everything that its predecessors offered and amplifies the experience to an unprecedented degree. We genuinely hope you give the Testing Chamber a chance, as we spent countless hours of passionate development making it what it is, and we hope after playing it that it means as much to you as it does to us. In the meantime, we would like to recommend our title called The Advisor to you. We feel that it provides a great opportunity for player development interaction and allows players to cast their vote on where the story should head. It's a choices matter style of game. It's never been done before, as you, the player, are responsible for how the story is written in future episodes. Thank you for listening to us pour our hearts out about our passion projects. We put a lot of time and effort into what we build, and we just want the same thing that everyone else wants in life, a chance. With that being said, keep a hold of your sacred words. You're gonna need them for when you're chasing demons. Okay, I think. Oh. What? No? I thought it was over. I peeled the truth from your flesh like petals from a blackened rose. She loves me. What? Don't do this. She loves me not. She loves me. Please, I beg of you. She loves me not. Ka. She loves me. She loves me not. She will never love a monster like you. So let her choice take its toll. and in her cell may she rot. What? Huh? Okay. Well, that was definitely an odd little thing at the end there. Okay, well, I'll probably end up playing other games by these creators, so we've made a list of names of those who have supported our project along the way, and we will continue to extend this list in the future titles. Okay, so I'm going to let this play, but thank you very much for watching this, and we've hit over 100 subscribers, so thank you very much for that, and hopefully we'll keep growing and have fun on the way. So thank you, goodbye.